Hello viewers, today we are continuing to learn from a previous video where we talked about communication and its importance, because communication is really important. Either you have to delegate your responsibilities, or you have to talk to your groups, or to building relationships are really important. So communication skills you must have on top when you are growing your career. When I talk about communication methods, there are four main methods of communication: verbal, non-verbal, written communication, and there are visual communications. So when we talk about the verbal communication means when we are talking with someone without words, face to face. It can be from one group to another group, from one individual to another individual. Or when we talk about, for I suppose, for the business, if we talk, we can say that's video conferencing, meetings, video conferencing through different social medias. We can use this one. It's called the verbal communication. In this age of life, it's one of the fastest and most advanced, and it is most effective way, because the importance of this one, when you have to deliver your message in a fastest way, so you use this method, verbal communication. If let's suppose if you have to give information to someone from one group to another group, or from one individual to another individual, if you want to deliver your message, you just dial a number and you just call her, and you just ask him or ask her some information you required, or you want to give some information in a seconds, from one place to another place, from one corner of the world to another corner of the world. You give information in just a second, in a second or in seconds. And the other way is like social media. It comes under the written communication, or it is also coming under the verbal communication. It is also coming under the non-verbal communication, the visual communication. You can use all types of four methods of communication in your one conference, or in your one presentation, or in your one meeting, or somewhere like this. Let's suppose you're delivering a presentation, you are using the verbal communication method. If you are only talking from your mouth, you are delivering your words, it is called verbal communication. But if you have a whiteboard with you, same place on the same stage, so you can also use the written communication over there. So this is called, and at the same time you can also use non-verbal, written, and the visual content. Non-verbal communication, it is also one of the methods from the communication. And when you say that verbal communication, it means you are going to give your body gesture, your face expression, something like sign language, we can say, communication of sign languages. So when we say that body gesture, it means you are using your parts of body. Hey, how are you? I'm fine. You give your smiley face like this, or you talk about something the other person understands with your feelings, that how you feel and what do you want to say, or what you are listening to him or either not. So in this is also an effective. Sometimes when there is required, you have to use a verbal communication method, you have to use this one. Then we talk about written communication. It means it comes first in mind that most of the time it is used in corporate level, corporate world, in a business. So when you are doing business, when you are working somewhere as an employee, as an employer somewhere, so you have to use this communication method effectively to deliver your message to the other person. And it's also a professional way of use the communication method, because sometimes you have to write emails, and we will also talk about how to write an effective email to make it more effective to deliver your message to your targeted listener, or your targeted reader, means audience you want to give you a message through your email. It's also like you have to be good at writing emails, because a good email also tells about you, that what kind of person you are, like your status, your thought of mind, thought of like way of delivering your message. Because sometimes words also display anger or happiness or feelings. Sometimes, let's suppose if you write a message on WhatsApp, on social media somewhere, the other person reads it in a different way. Every person reads it in a different way. They read it in a different way, because sometimes you write a message, if you might be just it's showing like anger, the message. Sometimes your message shows happiness, that this line shows a happy line. So this written way of communication, it is mostly used in professional life, in corporate world where you need an evidence that yes, I am sending this email, because you can't go without emails. Sometimes you go, but most of the time you follow this written communication most of the time, because you need evidence for your business, for your business records, to go with the smooth business dealings. So this is called written communication. Then we talk about the visual communication. Sometimes your audience is having a different mindset. Sometimes, let's suppose if you are delivering your presentation to those who are deaf, they can't hear your voice or something, you have to give a visual communication method. You have to use this one. Sometimes you have to draw like graphics, you have to draw different smileys to give them what you are going to deliver them. You have to show their let's suppose some signboards. You have to use your paintings to deliver your message. So actually, when there is communication, we talk about, so we have to deliver our speeches and we have to communicate as per our audience, that they can understand, so they could understand what you want to say. Because sometimes you may see that someone is delivering a presentation or giving a speech, but might be the listeners are not that much active to understand your method of communication. So you have to prepare your speech or your presentation according to your audience, that how they feel, how they can understand pretty well. The purpose of delivering your message not to show a method of communication, but to show that how they can understand your way of communication or your message to your target audience. So we talked about 4 methods of communication: verbal, non-verbal, written communication, and video communication. Hope you guys are learning some bit from here. So we are gonna have more lessons in like this, and hope you guys enjoy this one. We will talk about more of this one, the communication skills, and how you can improve more and much better about this one. So we'll talk in our next videos. Stay tuned, keep watching my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel.